Mr. Marc Hallworth!
Hey, everybody. Keep it going for Ray's Golden Throat, everybody. That's the funniest part of the show. Awesome. Guys, hello, man. I don't know a lot of you guys, but here's me. I'm Mark, and my mom's from Belgium, and my dad's from England. Which means the first time I ever got drunk, I was a fetus. All right. On Stella, actually, which is what I'm drinking now. Have you ever had a Stella before? You were born? Yeah, because that's when I had it. It tastes amazing even through the umbilical cord. So let's go. Guys, I love this gig because I live in this neighborhood, so I don't have to drive or go anywhere. Is anyone here under the impression that they are good at driving? Nobody? Good. Really? Okay. See, yeah, we got some honest folks here. You might be good, I don't really know, but you have to admit that people that are terrible think they're amazing, and it's so scary. They're like, I'm the best driver in the world. Whatever. I got to the show tonight in 7 minutes, and I live in Saskatchewan. You're like, well, that's probably pretty dangerous. But I saw on the news one time, this guy got pulled over. He got caught standing on his seat with his upper body completely out of the sunroof. Yeah, what? The rest of you that don't find that's crazy. What's wrong with you? Like, okay, let's all picture this together. He's standing on his seat, like arms flailing as he's like zipping down the highway. Feet nowhere near the pedals, steering with his knees, I guess. Like, what is going through your head? What is happening in your brain that makes you think that that is a good idea at all, except for like a big rock of cocaine? Like, that's all I can think of that's going through your synapse at the moment here. And like, if you're part of a motocross show or something and you're standing on your motorcycle, well, okay, that's cool, that's impressive. But if you're just some idiot standing out of the roof of your van, it's impressive, yeah, but it's impressive because it's a miracle you're still alive at all as a human being. Like, you're an adult, you lived 18 years making decisions like this? How did that happen? And I don't know, I was thinking about it, like, I've been on some boring drives. I think we all have, probably. But never have I been like, you know what would make this drive a lot more interesting? Here we go. And it's like, how about things like that? Like, yeah, I played the game I Spy with my little eye, but I prefer the game I'll die if this goes awry, because this is a shitty idea. Yeah, cool. Okay, good. But guys, I don't. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, and that's our town motto. And I don't drive that much here at all, but I miss driving in Calgary because I've never seen this here. We had these at construction sites. They have big billboards that shows like a picture of an adorable little kid, and then it says, "Please slow down. My dad works here." As if now that, first of all, that's the only thing stopping me now from like mowing down these poor blue-collar fathers. Like, I was gonna make an orphan out of you, kid, but okay. You're cute, I guess. But I used to work on the construction site, so I've seen every variation of this sign, and it's like, please slow down, my mom works here. Please slow down, my grandpa works here. And I have, honest to God, seen, please slow down, my grandma works here. At this construction site, like, wow, what a badass grandma you have, man. Where it's like, oh, my grandma makes pies. Yeah, my grandma makes pie trays out of tractor hubcaps. She just bends them in her basement, she's crazy. Last week I saw her chuck a barrel across a room. I think she's out of her mind. But I always wanted to see variations that say like, please slow down. Honestly, my entire family works here. And it's like a big Portuguese family photo, and everyone's like it's like the movie Meet the Robinsons, but a whole lot more blue collar and sad. Or my favorite one would be this like 12-year-old guy with a cigarette and like tattoos everywhere, just like some piece of garbage kid. And it's like, please slow down, the dude who's porking my mom works here. Wouldn't that be great? She can't afford child support on her own. Come on, don't make me lose it other Christmas. You know what I mean? I think that was the best. My favorite road sign that I ever saw anywhere was in Chicago. We have Lakeshore Boulevard graveyard in this city, but they have Lakeshore Drive, and everyone abbreviates it to LSD. Isn't that convenient? And I was driving down the street, and it was one of these signs that you've seen where it like changes to tell you what's coming up. It's like, oh, a marathon happening, and then it changes to use alternate route, and then it changes to like Fifth Avenue close. Which, by the way, is beyond distracting. When I'm driving, I'm like, I always feel they should change it to like, if you're still reading this, you haven't looked at the road in like a minute, and like, oh, right, yeah. Just running down the marathon. Yeah, so I was just driving to Chicago, and I guess the sign had just changed, because I look up and in big letters it says, use LSD. I'm like, yeah, you got it, sign. Way ahead of you, sign. Don't worry. I'm here. Okay, cool. Guys, it's been a Mockery night tradition for me to do a bunch of clean material and then one thing that's kind of vulgar. And then like try to dig my way out of it. So someone earlier was talking about fucking dogs, so I hope this isn't that bad. Like it's not this vulgar. Okay, here we go. You're not gonna make this up. I have a friend who like his night is just ruined for him if the Maple Leafs lose a game, which happens frequently, guys. All right, and his night is just shattered. And you're like, okay, man, the game's over. Let's go out for wings. And he's like, I don't feel like it anymore. And you're like, why? Because Dion Phaneuf's an idiot. And he's like, no, you don't know like I do. Like, oh, shut up. His night's shattered. And I didn't think I had like a kryptonite like he does that could just ruin my night. But I figured out what it is, guys. My night is ruined if I can't make my girlfriend finish. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm ruined. It gives me a one-way ticket to teenage depression town, and I'm like, I get so mopey, and there's nothing she could do to like, nothing anyone could do to get me out of this hole that I'm in now. And I'm like, she could be like, oh, don't worry about it. Hey, how about we watch Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to watch 3/4 of this movie and then stop. That's what this is gonna happen. God. I want to watch the scene where Frodo dangles the ring over Mount Doom, like the most intense thing in the world. I just want to watch that on repeat for like 15 minutes. So I'm on the edge of my seat. Goddamn. Yeah. So like people I know are like, hey Mark, you seem like a really happy guy. I don't think I've ever seen you upset. Yeah, well let me go down on you. That'll be your introduction to Lord Grumpy Pants the Inadequate. That's me. That's all right, let's take our way out of that one. Guys, I try to be a friendly guy, and I think I can befriend anybody, because I befriended the guy mugging me once. Confused? Here we go. Okay. Sorry. This story actually begins the same way as so many great stories do in history. I was drunk in the middle of a weekday. Right? So many good stories start out like that, right? Though Moby Dick, pretty sure, started out like that. TV Guide, the Bible, right? At the beginning, God was drunk on a weekday. So I was like walking across the street alongside a gentleman whose teeth reminded me of an old dilapidated graveyard with a headstone. That was this man's face. And I was like, whatever, that's cool. And I'm like halfway across the street, and the guy turns to me, and this is the best effort he has. He's like, man, I would fuck you up, money. And I'm like, all right, well, you did your best there, I guess. And I kind of turn on, and I'm like, buddy, look at who you're mugging, you idiot. Like, I'm drunk in the middle of the day. Clearly I don't have a job or any prospects or anything. Like, you picked the complete wrong guy to mug. And immediately he goes, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to start anything. What? You can't just quit in the middle of your mugging, buddy. Like, he just gives up. What a terrible mugger. And then I got upset with the guy, and I'm like, I started to feel kind of pity. I was like, well, I have like a bus token. Maybe that could help you out. And he's like, that would be very nice. And then I reach into my pocket and I pull out a $10 bill. Have you had that where you just like find money in your pants and you didn't know? Oh my God, it's better than finding a puffer in an asthma attack. Maybe not that good. That's probably pretty good. But I'm like, I just have the $10 and he sees it and I see it and I go, buddy, I got $10. let's go to 7-Eleven and get taquitos. And that's what we did, guys. It was the greatest day. I hung out with that guy the whole day. His name was Anthony, and believe it or not, Anthony had problems. But what did we learn from this, guys? Your teeth are all screwed up, and you kind of smell like tar, and you have the ambition of a lazy teenager. Mark will be your friend, guys. I'm here for you. Unless you have small hands, that freaks me out. Okay, take it easy, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Marc Hallworth.